They have a dream in Wester Ross that somewhere over the rainbow the Highland League will invade the Scottish Second Division. In the meantime though, Ross County have been virtually playing Monopoly with the shocks of the 10th Scottish Cup. So far, there's been non-stop success. However, the Brakes went on their bandwagon after just 7 minutes at Victoria Park when Meadowbank took the lead. A corner from Graham Armstrong put the ball in the danger area, and aerial confusion led to Jonathan Belshaw putting the ball into his own net. Handicap starts were not in the county master plan. They battled hard to come back, and there was a fine run and shot by their outstanding player Billy Ferries, although our acrobatic correspondent might be more interested in this effort. The Highland League team seemed rather intent on pressing the self-destruct button, but Meadowbank's second goal was a resident of Quality Street rather than defensive chaos. The sensible early ball from Logan to Bobby Forrest, and men from the capital are suddenly sitting pretty. At this stage, the only comfort for Ross County was being proffered by their female physio, Lynn Thomas, and come to think of it, she was sitting pretty too. Meanwhile, back at the action, there was one last ray of hope in the first half in the shape of this shot from Chris Somerville. It was not to be though, and County were in 2-0 down at half-time. Down, but not out, because an early second-half rebirth of the County won them a corner on the right, and it fell for Alan Duff at every striker's favourite distance, about 2.5 inches. But then the roof fell in on the Highland wing. Meadowbank were awarded a penalty which no one in the home crowd of 4,374 agreed with. Dave Roseborough didn't bother arguing and simply slotted home the spot kick. That was easy for him. The second goal was even easier. Another 6-yard box finish, and it's 4-1 with Thistle. Here's number 5, and arguably the best of the bunch. Willie Irvin has been around a while and seen a bit of action, but he'll treasure this diving header among his sweeter memories. And so to the conclusion of Ross County's Scottish Cup run. Goal number 6, Watty Boyd is the hitman, and the dream has turned into a nightmare. But after all, county boss Bobby Wilson was still able to raise a smile.
The 6-1 result doesn't reflect the way the game went, but I mean, all credit to Meadowbank. They've done a very professional job, and they come out and they crucified us at the end of the day. You know, we had 2 or 3 chances early on when it was 1-0, and I think if one of these had went in and given us a wee bit of lifeline. We did get a lifeline at 2-1, but we then gave away a silly penalty, and then it was a way beyond us.
Is that the way you saw it, Terry?
I think I'd agree with Bobby. Our goalkeeper had a couple of good saves early on, and then when it was 2-1, we were starting to get a bit worried, and the penalty took the pressure off us.
What do you think about the standard of Highland League football, Terry?
Well, I thought Ross County, I've seen them 3 times, and today's the poorest they've played. I think the long layoff hasn't helped them, but the games I've seen Ross County, I've been very impressed with them.
But for you, Bobby, every cloud has a silver lining.
Yes, I just heard it the other now that our rivals, Inverness Cali, they dropped 2 points down at Fort William. They drew 3-3. So if they're a wee bit downhearted now, then once I go in and tell them, they'll be quite happy.